So as Kate said, we are going to present some new breakfast recipes today. And when I say we, obviously it's all Colin's genius, and he's going to do the cooking, and I'm just here to taste, as I always am. You'll all be able to taste as well, so breakfast session should be very interesting. I am disappointed when they mic'd Col up this morning. They've given him a lapel mic and not a headset, because he did promise Britney moves whilst he was cooking, which now we're not going to be able to have. So, Col, do you want to talk us through what is on the menu this morning?
Well, we're to talk, I don't know. Basically, we've got 4 dishes for you to try. I say try, you'll be trying them after we've done this demonstration. We've got a lovely chai latte tea with some fantastic cinnamon French toast. Is Bertie Butter here?
Haven't seen him yet.
That will all become clear later. And then we're going to move on. We're going to pop over to South Korea, do a gilgore toast, which is a staple in South Korea for a quick and easy breakfast bite. We're going to do a little bit of a take on a full English, kind of Indian style. This is the plan, by the way. I forgot. This is Chris. Yeah, Chris, very good friend of mine. So it's Chris and Colin, right? And who remembers 10cc? Yeah? We're 110cc. I'm glad you got that, because no one else has. So Chris has kindly offered to help us. So we do an Indian style full English, and we're going to finish off with some masala beans on toast. So it's kind of taking the dishes we all love for breakfast and just giving them a little twist. So first off, we're going to do the chai latte. Am I loud enough? Apparently I'm very bassy. I've never been called that before. If you've got any questions, put your hand up, shout, whatever. We'll do our best to answer them. I believe my colleague here has got some questions for us.
Surprise questions.
So for the French toast, literally it's a pre-sliced brioche loaf, liquid egg. We've got some new butter that's coming into our business in, I believe, next week, actually, beginning of December. So this is a pre-made cinnamon butter. Alongside that, we're going to have a chocolate butter, and we're going to have a really nice garlic butter as well. This is a small artisan company. If you shop in Waitrose, you probably would have seen this. It's not your everyday butter. It's just something a little bit special. Okay, Chris, is that hot? If you burnt your hand, it means it's hot. Right, so the very, very simple for your chai latte. This is how it comes. This is obviously a bulk pack. It's 1 scoop to 400 millilitres of milk, and you literally warm it through. We also sell the little sachets you can have for your coffee shop, and literally they just, you put your steamed milk in. We're gonna jazz it up a little bit. I'm using an almond milk, so it's 400 millilitres of milk. As you can see, everything's weighed out, chef. We've never used this equipment as well before. That's my caveat. Come on, Gemma, give us one of your questions.
Do you know, that was one of my questions, actually. I was like, shall I jump in now? So obviously today you're cooking on induction. Do you prefer that to gas? What's the difference to gas? Is it going to affect your chai?
That smells lovely.
That was my question. Are you going to answer?
Think of another one. Think of another one while I try and work out this hob. Right, so literally, your cold milk, your powder in, a little whisk. We're going to add some flavours to this. So I've got here some cardamom pods and a little bit of star anise. It's really just a little extra flavour to infuse into the milk. And we're going to finish it with some lovely rose petals, because we felt it needed a little bit of colour, didn't we, Chris? We have practiced this, by the way. You wouldn't know, would you?
So, as most of you know, we work closely with TUCO. We're the main sponsor for the summer conference. So when the details came out about this event, we just loved the concept. So obviously we jumped in to support. Just the idea of having an event that's tailored directly for chefs was really exciting to us. You were excited when you called? about working with the chefs?
Sorry, what was the question?
No, just saying how excited you are to have an event just for chefs that you want to support.
Can you not see in my face how excited I am?
So excited.
I think it was someone mentioned earlier on, chefs don't do this, do we?
Yeah.
Yeah? We're closeted, we're in a kitchen, we cook. Luckily they turn the lights out because I can't see exactly how many people there is out there, but
You're doing great,
I
always.
we do. It's not the normal day. It's a normal day for Chris. He's always wanted to be on the stage.
Yeah. But no, we were really excited to support it. So we're hoping that it's going to grow and it's going to become an annual fixture on the TUCO calendar.
Right. Never enough room.
So Cole, what was your inspiration for these recipes this morning?
It was English breakfast.
Yeah.
And trying to put a bit of a twist on it. And looking at, if you were in India, chai tea is something everybody on their way to work has a chai tea. And I thought it would work really well with the cinnamon French toast.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are some of the flavour profiles that we see trending across the board. So why not bring them into the breakfast offering, isn't it? As well as the grab and go and lunch that we do. Was there much prep involved, Cole, for this situation? If people are going to,
I've been at it for weeks. No, not really, because if you're doing an English breakfast, you've got your sausages, you've got your bacon, you've got your tomatoes. It's just adding those extra flavours to it. With our tomatoes, we're using black garlic, so it's kind of just giving it where the bacon is candied with maple syrup, the sausage is hot honey, and it's just taking different elements.
Yeah.
There's our tea. We're looking forward. French toast, a little bit of dusting with icing sugar and cinnamon, and a few of our little rose petals on top. That's an optional extra, but it's very, very simple. Obviously that on its own is a lovely drink. Personally, I'm a black kind of coffee guy, so hopefully you'll get to try that later. I've got to put these dishes up the end, haven't I? I've had my instructions. So this is a new product for us, recently launched. It's a milk bun. It's very sweet, and Koreans love sweet. The original recipe for this is to fry it and sprinkle it with sugar, but it does make it kind of bordering on a dessert. So we're just gonna cut them open on the solid top, just to give it a bit of brown. It comes with a nice crunchy salad. We have there's another pan if you need it. We have a small folded omelette in there as well. That's for later. Sorry, there's never enough room for chefs, is there?
No.
Never enough room.
You can't make a mess on this one like you do in the kitchen. You have to tidy as you go.
My magic
You haven't got
drawer.
Chrissy to clean up after you.
So, the crunchy salad is freshly picked coriander leaves. So what you've got the warm of the egg, the warm bun, you've got some cheese, you've got some ham, and then you've got this nice crunchy salad, and then you've got a Korean barbecue sauce in there, and mayonnaise. So it's a real lovely eat. Coriander, a little bit of white onion. Are we doing two, chef? Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing two. Chef's working odd numbers. Fresh white cabbage. I met a gentleman last night. Graham, are you here? From Southampton? I can see you. I can see you now. Graham retires today. I'm sorry if you didn't want me to tell people that. But I just think a round of applause, mate. Because you're in the position I'd love to be in. And Graham, we met a long time ago. We did, didn't we?
How many years have you been working with TUCO, Cole? Do you know?
10.
Or just universities?
10.
10.
Got to be 10, yeah. Yeah.
It's a long time.
I've been with Cisco 29 years. I know I don't look old enough. Someone was going to say that. I was hoping it might be Graham, but... Right, sorry. Red pepper, spring onion, a little bit of carrot. It's almost like a little bit of a naked slaw, to be fair. I've got a little fridge down here, if you're wondering why I'm... So just give that a little mix up. Oh, that's not on. It's me buns. Thanks, chef. Wonderful. Brilliant. The cheese we're using is burger cheese, which apparently is quite traditional. But again, it falls into this sort of value for money offering in the mornings. I was trying to do a bit of research. So history says that French toast goes back many, many years. There's some record of 1300 or something. This dish was introduced in the 1970s, so it's a fairly new dish. Does anybody know the French for French toast? There is a prize if you can guess.
Anyone know?
Sorry? That's the one. Do you know what it means? I've got some notes behind me, and I wrote down that Pamperdou means lost bread. And Caleb said to me yesterday, "Are you sure it's lost bread and not last bread?" Because obviously it was introduced to use up dry baguettes. So I Googled it this morning, and he's right and I'm wrong. But I'm man enough to own up to it. So you are right, you get the prize. A night out with Chris. Caleb works with Chris for his sins. Is that one omelette there, chef? So that's literally one egg omelette, although Chris has used two. You cannot get the staff these days. A little bit of this on top. Nice crunchy salad. Some proper mayonnaise. Oh. So there it is. Very, very simple, very tasty, lots of flavours, lots of textures. That is a real winner for me. And that is, if you're in South Korea, you want a quick snack, the street vendors, they're making these all the time. They probably make it look better than I do. It's value for money, it's really good. So we're doing a chat waffle, candied bacon, honey roasted, black garlic breakfast. Okay? My trusty waffle machine is ready. So, in here, breaks standard waffle mix. All you do, you add water and a little bit of melted butter. From that, you can add spices, you can add whatever you want. It takes flavour really well. One we tried the other day with a customer, they wanted a Christmas waffle. We actually put some mincemeat in there and it worked really, really well. Brandy butter ice cream, you name it, it was fantastic. But today, we're going to add a little bit of sweet potato puree. This is just standard sweet potato. We cooked it in some vegetable stock. We're going to add it to that so you get this nice sort of sweet potato flavoured waffle, which is the base for our breakfast spoon.
For anyone that hasn't got waffle machines, we've got a really good waffle option, haven't we, Cole? Our
Yes.
bubble waffles.
We're just using it's my trusty waffle machine from home.
Yes.
Just don't tell my wife. But yeah, no, there's some fantastic ones out there. Some I really like, other one, the round ones where you pour it in and you turn it over. It's still very, very trendy.
Yeah. So everyone will get a QR code later on today, and all of these recipes are on there with all of the products and codes that Colin's used. So if everyone wants to go away and try them out.
So that's it. Very, very simple. I'm going to have to turn my back in a second. I would recommend Obviously, when you're using waffle machines, even if they're non-stick, something like this. This is a spray oil. It just gives that little bit of barrier and it won't stick, he says. Chris is now cooking the fried egg. So the fried egg is cooked in a crisp chili oil, which there's a recipe for. I'll just get this on and I'll talk to you about your crisp chili oil.
We have got a fully cooked waffle option as well. So if you haven't got a waffle machine on site, you can order them in. They come in frozen and they're individually wrapped and they take about 30 seconds to defrost and be ready to use. So that would be a good option if you haven't got a waffle machine to make them from scratch. Cole, you'll have to do a varied recipe for that one, for the people to use the bubble waffles.
Sorry.
Deep concentration on his face now.
No
Deep
pressure, Gemma and Colin, but you've got about 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
It's like
Okay.
Bake Off.
Fantastic.
Ready, steady, cook. Yeah. Put a big clock down to count down.
I would, if you're making waffles, my biggest tip for you today is always put less than you think it needs. Because there's a raising agent in there, it really fluffs up. And yeah, I've had a few experiences where it's not worked so well, chef. Right, fried egg, crispy chili oil. It's a case of olive oil with garlic, chili flakes, and you heat the oil and you pop all of those ingredients in, and some red pepper flakes. Leave it. We made it on Monday. You need a little bit of time for it to infuse, and we're frying the egg in there. So again, we're using that element of a British breakfast, but we're giving it a little bit of a twist. The tomatoes, it's just a standard plum tomato. And in here we've got a black garlic oil. We sell black garlic. I love black garlic, but trying to chop black garlic, which we experienced very quick, didn't we, Chris? He doesn't say a lot, but it sticks to your knife. It's really, really hard to do. So I blended this down. So it was black garlic, salt and pepper, olive oil, and some fresh thyme. And Chris is going to brush that onto, I meant that word literally brush. So it literally is. The recipe is for slow roasted. But unfortunately, I'm using both of my things here, so we're doing it on there today. How's me waffle?
Well, those flavour profiles that you've come up with, have you used them in other dishes before?
Oh.
And that's what's given you the idea to put them in the breakfast?
Sorry.
The flavour profiles, have you used them in other dishes before, like lunches and things, and that's given you the idea to put them in the breakfast?
The waffles would work fantastically as a lunch, as a brunch. You could do the sausages in the hot honey with a nice sort of Indian-inspired salad or mash. Yeah, everything, because we're very conscious when you buy a product, really you need to be able to utilise that more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. And cost-wise, compared to a traditional English breakfast, is there going to be much of a difference doing these fancy recipes, do we think?
I'm just waiting for my waffle, sorry.
Cost-wise,
Cost-wise?
yeah, is this still going to be on par with like a traditional English breakfast? So adding all these nice bits and bobs in and
I mean,
gonna cost them
there's
anymore?
not, there's not a huge amount we're adding to it. It's more about the spices, the flavours, yeah.
Which, like you said, would be in the kitchen anyway. They're using them for lunch dishes and things.
Yeah.
So it's just,
Yeah.
and it's
I
going to
mean-
give the students that extra sort of experience and the idea that it's more value for money because it's not just
English breakfast is one of the top sellers in a lot of universities, and fish and chips apparently.
Well, yeah. So we hear.
Are you right? Right. So candied bacon. The bacon we've got in here is a smoked rasher. It's par cooked first, and then you finish it off with a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of cayenne pepper, and some maple syrup. So you just get a nice crispy texture to it. Is it crispy, Chris? Yeah. Air fryer. James Martin's favourite piece of equipment, apparently. I don't know if anybody saw him being interviewed. He slated them. Sponsored by Tefal. That's my egg. My waffle machine's a bit slow this morning, so I'm now going to waffle. Just to keep
See,
it.
you should have got a bubble waffle, Carl. Would have been ready, done.
We got any honey on this yet? I've forgotten the brand. What was it?
Hog.
So the bacon we're using and the sausage we're using is a company called Jolly Hog. Jolly Hog was set up by three brothers during lockdown. Am I too close to the camera? I had my hair done, seriously. I even had a shave as well. So these three brothers during lockdown decided they didn't like the quality of the sausages and the bacon that they were receiving from the supermarket. I believe one of them, their father was a pig farmer, so they developed their own range. One of them is a very famous rugby player. Unfortunately, I don't know his name. I'm not a rugby fan, I'm a football fan. Mind you, if I told you I supported you, might say, no, you're not.
We have not got time to talk
Come
about
on, we
that.
always have a football conversation.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Just because you don't like football.
Just going to split the room, Carl. Don't get into it.
All right, I won't ask, because if there's any Arsenal fans in here, I won't be happy. Have we got any Arsenal fans?
Can't stop him. Just can't stop him.
No? Come on, you can be honest. Put your hand up, support Arsenal. There's one there, look, he's thinking about it. No? Okay. Who's your team, Chris?
QPR.
QPR. Why do you support QPR, Chris?
West London.
You're a West London boy. Where's me? Don't worry, I have one in my box. Bring my plate over. Didn't stick. Lovely. Right. So there's my waffle. On crispy fried egg. Tomatoes. Thank you.
Look at that. Were we on time as well? Yeah.
So that's the crisp chili oil. Once you've made it, keep in the fridge for a good couple of weeks. And it will improve with flavour and it will thicken up. So you just let it down with a bit more olive oil. I kind of like a little bit more drizzled on the egg. And not in the recipe, but I added this yesterday because chefs are like that, aren't they? This is a pre-made green chili and coriander ketchup. Fantastic product. I thought it needed a little bit of green on there.
Yeah, right.
There you go. We haven't got mushroom on there. Didn't. So that's our Indian style breakfast.
Fabulous.
Oh, my beans ready, chef. Where's my toast? So masala beans. The simple way of doing it, which is the way we've done it today, is onions, turmeric, chili powder, garlic, garam masala, can't remember, I should be reading the recipe. And obviously you soften those in a little bit of oil and then you can add a tin of beans. So you've got a very, very simple. Obviously you can use any tin beans. Chris
But
suggested something
Cisco
like
Classic
five
would be the
bean-
best choice.
a five-
Probably.
Sorry?
Cisco Classic would probably be the best choice of all the beans.
So again, beans on toast. Everybody loves beans on toast. It's just a twist on that. You could use dried beans, you soak overnight, make them, but it's one very, very simple dish. I don't know, there's no history behind it. I thought it's a nice little idea. We're using for our toast, we're using a wild farmed sourdough bread. So we all know about Wild Farm, don't we? We all know about Clarkson. Does everybody watch it? No?
No,
There's your cue.
no, no one watches that. No.
Fantastic. Just because we're going to make it spicy, a little bit of green chilli on top. So there you have it. 4 simple dishes, classics, unusual, a twist on the British, and 2 twists on the British classics. That's us for
Well
today.
done, chef.
Well, for this bit.